Hi, I'm Jacob.
I'm Logan.
Perfect. So we're going to be talking about the demilitarization of the police and how the U.S. has substantially increased police misconduct in accordance with that. So Logan, in your debate, you were talking about how weapons, computer equipment, fingerprint equipment, radios, television, first aid equipment, tents and sleeping bags, and more would be regulated if the 1033 would be regulated in accordance with Obama's plan, and all of these things would be kept from police officers in regulation, and they wouldn't be getting as much as they are right now. But if you want this to be regulated, don't you think that the regulation of the most important items, as in the radios, fingerprint equipment, first aid, tents, and sleeping bags, are a bit evident when it comes to the safety of the police officers and the people involved?
Wait.
What I mean is,
trying to say?
since the weapons would be regulated by the police officers and they wouldn't be getting as much of them, would include
It wouldn't be regulated by the police officers. It would already be regulated
so they
for the police officers.
So they wouldn't be getting as much items, correct? They wouldn't be getting the firearms and they wouldn't be getting the tanks. They wouldn't have access to as much as they are.
Yeah, because it would be demilitarizing. Those
Exactly.
are all
militarized things. However, what you were saying, along with the firearms and the weapons, the radios, televisions, first aid equipment, tent, sleeping bags, and more are included in that.
Yes.
Don't you think that some of those items are necessary when it comes to the protection of the police officers?
Well, I agree with your point, but there is already, I guess we should look at the camera, shoot. There is already money put aside for those things in the police department.
Excellent. The sample taken of the survey that the Pew Research Center you mentioned, don't you think it was a bit biased since it was taken in the same location where the incident occurred?
Well, it wasn't, that was just one survey. They took multiple surveys. I just took it to relate it back to Ferguson, Missouri, because that is what I kept on going back to since it was what started this huge debate and was a big focal point for demilitarizing the government.
Very nice. If the environment between citizens and police officers becomes safer and more comfortable, what happens when the officers do not have the weapons that could potentially keep themselves and the citizens safe when put in a life-threatening situation?
Well, this program would just be based on the government and what they borrow and give to the police department. Like I said earlier, the police department already has a policy for their own weapons, their own resources, and they have money put aside already that the government gives them to buy these things that would therefore help them in the long run and on a day-to-day basis.
Perfect. Thank you for the debate.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.